So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back once again to the greatest watch market update show. Unbelievable but true. As you know, me and Sweet Kid Kino always try to bring you the truth and what's happening out there in the Muppet Boiler Room secondary gray watch market. Today, Sweet Kid Kino is not with me. Today, Sweet Kid Kino is exercising his vote. Unbelievable. He's voting today for the first time. Sweet Kid Kino is voting for the first time in the United States of America. And today, Sweet Kid Kino, I even asked him who he was voting for, and he told me in a very strong manner, that's none of your business. And ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys are doing the same thing. You're exercising your vote privileges. You know, unbelievable. You need to go voting out there. Don't forget to vote. It's a very, very important election. No matter who you vote for, the female or the male, it doesn't matter, but you need to exercise your vote, okay? Sweet Kid Kino is voting right now, as you know, and he's unbelievable. He was he looked very serious about, going to vote. And, and I think that he's going to be doing the right decision and who he's picking to become the president of the United States of America. Unbelievable, that Sweet Kid Kino. He's become the American way. Americano. Kino Americano ahora. He's American. He's American pie, A sweet Kid Kino. The American dream has really hit him. But today, Sweet Kid Kino has prepared for me an election watch market update. You're not going to believe this. And, we want you guys to really be familiar and what's happening out there with the watch market prices. And, we're gonna dive right into the watch market update because today is a quick thing, Our first watch, ladies and gentlemen, it is a Rolex Rose Gold Date. Take a look, see at the picture. Unbelievable looking time machine. It is the Rolex Rose Gold Olive Green Dial, 40 millimeter. This watch at one moment in the Corona era, in the Lollipop Sucker era, in the window liquor era, it was over $95,000. Unbelievable but true. This watch has a retail price of $40,600. And ladies and gentlemen, like I told you, this watch at one moment in that Corona era was over $95,000. And ladies and gentlemen, people were willing to give away their children's tuition money to get that watch. Unbelievable. You're not going to believe this. We're talking about used, slighted condition material watches in this channel. Unbelievable. And me and Sweet Kid Kino, even though he's not here, we're going to have to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, don't pay for that beautiful Rolex date, Rose Gold, Olive Green Dial. Don't pay more than $43,000 and the watch market is dead. I'm just letting you know the watch market is dead. Our next watch is an unbelievable looking time machine. It is the Patek Philippe. Unbelievable. Two-tone, 5980. Take a look, see at the picture. Unbelievable looking time machine. Unbelievable. The Patek Nautilus two-tone rose gold 5980. It has a 40.5 millimeter casing. The retail price of this watch is $78,070. And at one moment in that Corona era, it was over $175,000. Unbelievable, but true. Unbelievable. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to tell you the truth. I mean, no matter what these flim-flammers keep on, banging in your head that the watch market is up and running, the watch market is dead. The watch market is dead. The watch market is dropping faster than Billy Boy's pants in an Arkansas farmhouse. Unbelievable, but true. Election week, ladies and gentlemen. Bill Clinton's pants in an Arkansas farmhouse. The watch market is dead. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to tell you, as you can see in the picture, beautiful looking time machine. We're going to have to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, don't pay for that beautiful Patek two-tone rose gold and stainless steel 5980. Don't pay more than $102,000 and watch market is dead. Unbelievable. Watch market is dead. Our next watch is another Patek Philippe. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Rose gold. Unbelievable. Nautilus. Take a look at the picture. This is a beautiful looking Patek. The 5711 rose gold. 40 millimeter. You know, when this watch was first discontinued, this watch went all the way, shot up all the way to $475,000. Unbelievable. You know, that favorite, that famous favorite word you guys like to hear, discontinue, it's for spoof balls, only spoof ball believe that, the discontinue word. That watch shot up all the way to $475,000. Beautiful looking time machine, as you see in the picture. This watch has a retail price of $59,140. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful Patek, beautiful dial. It's just spectacular. But there was a real big, long line of window lickers ready to give away their whole family's tuition money away to get this watch and pay the $475,000. Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see in the picture, this is an unbelievable looking time machine. In behalf of me and Sweet Kid Kino, we're going to tell you, don't pay more for that beautiful Patek Nautilus 5711 Rose Gold. Don't pay more, and I mean don't pay more than $139,000. And the watch market is dead. The watch market is dead. Unbelievable. Our next watch is an unbelievable looking time machine. It is the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak. Unbelievable. Take a look at the picture. AP all the way. Unbelievable. The AP Royal Oak white ceramic. Unbelievable. Let me tell you a story about this watch. This AP Royal Oak white ceramic. Reference number 26579CB. 41 millimeter. This is fully white ceramic. With that beautiful dial. Unbelievable, that beautiful dial. This watch at one moment, ladies and gentlemen, it was over $475,000, $500,000, $550,000, depending the window licker they wanted it, depending the lollipop sucker they wanted it, depending the spoof ball they wanted it. They were just flim-flamming these people left and right with this white ceramic AP Royal Oak. Unbelievable. Unbelievable looking time machine. Unbelievable. And ladies and gentlemen, you're not going to believe this, but this watch has a retail price of $108,100. Unbelievable. $108,100. Unbelievable. And ladies and gentlemen, from the price that that watch was to the price that me and Sweet Kid Kino are going to give you today, don't pay more for that white ceramic AP. Unbelievable. Perpetual calendar, blue dial. Unbelievable. Don't pay more, ladies and gentlemen. Don't pay more than $239,000. And the white market is dead. Unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, you gotta stop maintaining these flim-flammers lifestyle. These guys have been fleecing you for too many years. Until me, I came along. I can say today, Sweet Kid Kino's not here, so I can say me alone. Unbelievable. Until I came along. That's right. And and I fixed them up. Ladies and gentlemen, the watch market is dead. The watch market is dead. Unbelievable. You don't want to believe it, but the watch market is dead. Get it through your head. Unbelievable. Get it through your head. The watch market is dead. Ladies and gentlemen, our next watch is another Audemars Piguet Royal Oak. Take a look at the picture. Beautiful looking time machine. White gold. AP Royal Oak Japan edition. All white gold. Reference number 15503BC. This is 300 limited pieces that were made. This was made for Japan. All those people within Japan, they always get the special watch. Unbelievable. They get the special watches. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to tell you, I'm not even going to give you a retail price of this watch. I'm just going to tell you, don't pay more. I mean, you do whatever you want, but don't pay more for that beautiful Japan edition, Royal Oak, reference number 15503BC. Don't pay more than $59,000 and Our next watch is another AP. Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Offshore. Take a look, see at the picture. Unbelievable looking time machine. Unbelievable. The AP Royal Oak Offshore stainless steel, the Havana, 43 millimeter. It was at one moment over $60,000 a couple of months ago. A couple of months ago, it was over $60,000. This watch has a retail price of $41,600. You know, the smoke bronze dial. Unbelievable. Reference number 26420. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. What a new brown alligator strap. Unbelievable. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to tell you, I mean, you do whatever you want, but don't pay for that beautiful AP Royal Oak Offshore Stainless Steel Havana, 43 millimeter. Don't pay more, and I mean don't pay more than $38,000 and dumping. The watch market is dead in a backyard pool and floating face down like this. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Election week, ladies and gentlemen. It's election week. You got to go out and vote. Exercise your vote. Unbelievable. Our next watch is an unbelievable looking time machine. Take a look at the picture. This is a Richard Mille. Unbelievable, that Richard Mille. Unbelievable. The Richard Mille RM11/FM. The Black Kit limited edition. You know, the Black Kit limited edition to 30 pieces. This watch was over $550,000, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not even going to get into the retail. This watch is disgusting. I'm not. But I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, don't pay for that Richard Mille RM11FM Black Kit, Black Kite, Black Kit, whatever you want to call it, limited edition to 30 pieces. Don't pay more than $178,000 and dumping. The white market is dead. You do whatever you want with your money, ladies and gentlemen. You continue doing whatever you want with your money, but the watch market is dead. Be careful with your children's tuition money. That's all I got to say. Okay? Be smart. Be smart. Don't get flim-flam. Don't become dodo birds. This is what they're looking for. They're looking for dodo birds to be taken. Okay? I mean, you do whatever you want. It's your money. I'm just here trying to help you guys out. Okay? I'm not asking you for nothing. I'm just trying to help you guys out. Our next watch is another Richard Mille. Take a look at the picture. Unbelievable looking time machine. Unbelievable, this Richard Mille. Unbelievable. The Richard Mille RM005 white gold. This watch at one moment was over $200,000. Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm not going to tell you also the retail price of this watch because it's an embarrassment to tell you. I mean, these watches are dropping faster than Billy Boy's pants in an Arkansas farmhouse. Stop being spoof balls, ladies and gentlemen. Stop being tomato cans. Stop being window lickers. The watch market is dead. And I'm going to have to tell you, don't pay for that Richard Mille RM005 white gold. Don't pay more. I mean, you do whatever you want, but don't pay more than $82,000 and the watch market is dead. Unbelievable. I mean, the nerve of these people charging you so much money for these Richard Mille watches. Richard Mille watches are dead in water. I give permission to all of you out there to tell anybody that Richard Mille watches are dead in water. Right now, Richard Mille is like this. In water, dead. I mean, you do whatever you want. I mean, you can continue maintaining these flim-flammers lifestyle. You can continue maintaining it. If you want to continue maintaining their red Go Fast car, you know, their red Supreme backpack, their ripped jeans, their Nike, Louis Vuitton sneakers, their sushi dinners, their steak with salt and all that good stuff, you know, I mean, you want to do that, that's up to you. But we're just here to tell you what we think you should pay for those watches. And stop giving away your children's tuition money to these flim-flammers who have been fleecing you for too long, ladies and gentlemen. This is the reason why we're here. I mean, who knows? Maybe pretty soon I won't be around no more, because, I got other interests in my life, I like to go play golf and do things. And I told Kino that I cannot continue doing this, even though Kino, for most of you out there that don't know, Kino's my manager, This is Kino's channel, not my channel. So if I leave, Kino's going to have to do the show on his own. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm just trying to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, you do whatever you want, but Richard Mille watches are dead, okay? You do whatever you want, okay? I mean, no se pongan de gilipollas, okay? No enseñen las nalgas ya. No le enseñen las nalgas más to these cockroaches. Don't show your buttocks to these cockroaches no more, all right? These guys are a bunch of cockroaches, a bunch of monkeys. I know what I'm telling you, a bunch of monkeys and cockroaches. I mean, when they hear the name of Opus and Time out there, their hair stands up. Unbelievable, but true. Unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, our next watch is an unbelievable looking time machine. It is another AP. Take a look at this watch. Unbelievable, this AP. Unbelievable, the AP. Royal Oak, stainless steel, white dial. 50th anniversary, unbelievable looking time machine. Reference number 15510. The 50th anniversary, ladies and gentlemen, this watch at one moment was over $75,000. Over $75,000. It has a retail price of $28,600. And ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of me and Sweet Kid Kino, we're going to have to tell you, don't pay for that 50th anniversary. 15510, 50th anniversary, 41 millimeter white dial. Unbelievable. Don't pay more, and I mean don't pay more than $34,000 and unbelievable. The watch market is dead. Stop giving away your children's tuition money away, ladies and gentlemen. Stop being window lickers. Stop being crayon eaters. Stop being tomato cans. The watch market is dead. Get it through your head. The watch market is dead. Okay? Get it through your head. The watch market is dead. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Our next watch is another Audemars Piguet Royal Oak. Unbelievable. Take a look at the picture of this beautiful AP Royal Oak rose gold. Unbelievable. Unbelievable looking time machine. The Jumbo, reference number 16202. Rose gold with a gray fume dial or smoke gray dial, whatever you want to call it. 39 millimeter. This watch at one moment was over $250,000. Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of me and Sweet Kid Kino, we're going to have to give you the bad news. Don't pay for this beautiful AP Royal Rose Gold Jumbo 16202 Rose Gold. Gray fume dial, smoke dial, whatever you want to call it. Don't pay more than $104,000 and dropping. The white market is dead. Esto se jodió. El mercado de los relojes está muerto. Muerto. Se jodió esto. Se jodió. Sorry, guys, but this is how I feel. I think it's the election is getting me like this. Unbelievable. Our next watch is another beautiful AP Royal Oak. Unbelievable. Take a look at the picture of this beautiful AP Royal Oak. Unbelievable. Black ceramic. Fully black ceramic. AP Royal Oak. Reference number 26579CE. Perpetual calendar. With that beautiful gray dial. Has a beautiful gray dial, ladies and gentlemen. This watch at one moment was over $350,000. Wow, how sad can that be? $350,000. And people were pulling money out of their 401k to buy that watch. Taking away their children's tuition money to pay for that watch, ladies and gentlemen. It's a sad thing, ladies and gentlemen. Very sad to see that these people pulled out $350,000 to pay for that beautiful AP Royal Oak Black ceramic. The reference number of that watch, as I told you, is the 26579CE. Unbelievable. Great dial. Has a retail price of $108,400. And at one moment it was over $350. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of me and Sweet Kid Kino, we're going to have to tell you, don't pay more for that beautiful AP black ceramic. Don't pay more than $179,000. And dropping, se jodió, dropping un rumor. Esto se jodió, papá. Papi, el negocio de los relojes está muerto. Unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, there's going to be a watch show next week here in Miami, Florida. And I believe that I am going to attend that show. I will be in the lobby with Sweet Kid Kino. We're going to be there together, me and him. So if you guys want to meet me to take pictures with me and pictures of Sweet Kid Kino, you may do that. I'm going to be there in the Hyatt Hotel in the lobby. I'll probably have one of my sweat jackets on, you know, like one of these jackets. Unbelievable. My wife gave me this jacket. Unbelievable. I like it. My wife loves me and I love my wife. But I'm going to be in that show, and maybe you guys want to see me there. I'll be there in the show. You know, Kino says that I'm pretty much already famous, that I should go to the show, so I'm going to go to the show, okay? So next week, there will be a show in Miami and downtown in the Hyatt Hotel. I'll be there. Also, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, we have a private watch group. It's under my name, Juan Nieves, in my Facebook page. Just go to my name and then go to About, and you're going to find there Opus and Time Watches private watch group, okay? And maybe Sweet Kid Kino will let you in. You request to join, and maybe he'll let you in, okay? I hope you enjoyed this election watch market update. Unbelievable. Don't forget to go out and vote. You need to go vote. We need to vote. Sweet Kid Kino's voting, and I try to find out who he's voting for, and he got really mad at me. Got pretty mad at me, so exercise your vote. Okay? Don't waste it away. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this watch market update. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like my video. And like I say every week, take care and brush your hair.